get this going here. All right. So first, let me pop over to GoDaddy. See if this works. Okay, I think this works here. Okay, so let's go to GoDaddy. I want to look for a domain. I want to look for the name of my website. Let's call it GabeYouTube.com. What about GabeApps.com? GabrielApps.com? Let's see. GabrielApps.com. That's a pretty good one. Sounds pretty good. What if I did my name? You know what? I think I already own my name. I think I bought that one a long time ago. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my name, GabrielBahash.com. I already have it, even though GabrielApps.com is not a bad name. But this is what you would do. Go to GoDaddy. You buy the domain. Okay? The first thing you do. Usually costs like $10. I would say don't buy one that costs like thousands. That's not worth it unless it's a crazy good name and you already have a business. So let's do this. We have a domain. That's cool. Let's now go over to Replit. Okay. Now we're here at Replit and I want to do this. Okay. We're going to start off by saying I want to make a website for my new YouTube channel. It's all about myself, Gabriel Bahash, making apps in front of my fans. Haha. Don't have any fans. Don't have anybody watches my YouTube yet. We'll see. On YouTube. That sounds good. I want to keep it super simple and basically highlight the apps I'm working on and a section to allow people to vote on the next app idea to work on. So I have no clue what this is going to look like, but I'm going to go ahead and start the chat. Oh, I'm going to say also make the website simple, modern and clean and modern, clean and techie. I don't know. Technology based UI. I don't know if that's the way to do it. Okay. So we're going to start this. By the way, I'm doing this on my phone, which is pretty crazy. All right, let's take a look. It's working. Okay, cool. All right. I'm going to pause this for a second because this may take a little while here, but I'm going to pause this, and when it comes back, we're going to jump back in here. All right, so it just finished, and this is what it says. All right, I'm going to include a hero section with Gabriel Bahash branding and YouTube channel integration, portfolio showcase displaying current apps with descriptions, screenshots, and tech stacks, interactive voting system for a community to suggest voting on the next app idea, modern clean UI, contact session. Okay, so we can decide to build the entire app. Okay, we can build the entire app, or we can start with a design. Okay, so I'm going to say let's start with a design. I want to see this first. Okay, let's turn that off and let's go to start building. That's not what I want. Okay, let's turn this off, turn that off. Okay, start building. Okay, Start designing. Okay. So now this is going to start working here. Okay. Is this going? Let's see. All right. I'm going to put you guys on pause for a second here. Hold on. All right. So it's still working here. And this is what usually happens. I've used Replit once or twice in the past. And that's one of the things that takes a little while in between. You'll notice up here that says Agent 3 up here at the top. And Agent 3 up here is pretty cool. It's relatively new. I used this about 3 months ago, and it's definitely gotten better quite a bit. So that's cool. So let me take this away. All right, so it's still working here. It's doing a lot of stuff. So I'll pause this and bring it back as soon as it comes back. So what's kind of interesting is it's starting to build the site, and it's already creating some AI imagery. App building actually had a few more. Let me see. Okay, so that's not me, obviously. Good placeholder, I guess. Some other tech stuff, an app, I guess, in the making. You know, like a mobile app, web app, some stuff here. So that's kind of cool. It's going to continue to work its thing. So let's see what it does here in a minute. I'll bring you guys back here 1 second. So it's still working here. It's actually interesting if you watch what it's doing. It is kind of cool. You get to start piecing together what is kind of the steps with some of the work it's doing. It does help you understand a little bit about coding and just developing apps in general with the database and schemas and stuff like that. You're not really going to understand it that much, but it helps. One thing I did notice, if you're doing this on your phone or your laptop, it's probably good to turn off the like auto sleep or like timing out, either for the max time available or just turn it off altogether. Don't really like turning it off altogether because then like your phone never goes off, which is kind of an issue sometimes. But if you could change it to the max, like I changed mine to 10-minute sleep time. So at least if I let this run, it kind of stays open. You don't have to do that. I noticed in the past it was a little bit worse where if it did time out, it would kind of like disconnect things. But now you can pretty much just exit out of, not exit, but just like, like get out of the app, leave it running in the background, and it'll run in the background while you're doing things. You do need to kind of like, it gets kind of stuck sometimes. Some of the buttons get stuck, whatever. You may need to go in and out of the app or close it out, go back in, but it's still working in the background, so that's good. All right, so it looks like I've built preview. Okay, so they built the basics here. Let's go over here. So down here at the bottom, you'll notice that the main navigation buttons here, the main navigation is down here, right? We're on this purple icon. That's like the AI builder right now. You'll notice that this one to the left, that is going to be your preview. And to the right of it is going to be your, that's a shitty arrow, but that's going to be your publishing. So that's where you basically publish the app to make it live. I like to work with inside of the preview as much as possible because you don't want to have to publish all the time. You'd rather work in the preview as much as you can. Sometimes if you create authentication prior to the app being built, it's harder to test it. It's harder to like have the app go live. So anyway, let's take a look at this. Okay, this is not too bad. This is pretty cool actually. Watch on YouTube. Oh wow. Well, that works. Well, that was interesting. I guess it had that in there already. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go back. Okay. That was pretty solid. So, view my projects, apps I'm building, Taskmaster Pro. All right, well, these are not real, but these are cool. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm building an app that Da-da-da. Okay, a couple examples. What should I build next? Submit your idea. AI-powered recipe generator. Collaborative code editor. Smart home automation hub. That's pretty cool. Okay. Wow. Some interesting ones here. And that is it. So that's pretty cool. I mean, you figure I didn't give it that much of a prompt, and it made something pretty solid. So, this is still in the planning mode, and they would actually build this. Ideally, what we would do is obviously customize this quite a bit. We can add a login. We can obviously connect up a couple more things here with the YouTube side. Update what we're really working on. This is first I want to make a website for the YouTube channel, but in the future, using Replit and other tools, I plan on making a couple other things. So that was really it. I just want to get you guys to the point where you see with a simple prompt, you can get pretty far. I did notice that you can go to like ChatGPT and like help with brainstorming a little bit with giving it more features, but you don't. It's already Replit's already using Anthropic, so you don't really need to go from like ChatGPT to Anthropic with some like heavy code technical instructions. Anthropic's pretty good, I've noticed, at you just giving it the features you want and it doing the same or a better job of including those features. So that's the way I'm going to start here. I'm going to come back to this website and I'm going to make more videos on getting it live, getting it active, connecting the domain, and making a bunch of changes and updates. So, all right, look forward to seeing you guys soon. Bye.